Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra back with another video. And today I wanted to speak on the reverse empath. That's when the narcissist comes up with a narrative on how they are a victim and they flip everything around. Like they'll say, they'll hold you accountable for even entertaining them because they feel as if you knew that they were deceptive, or that you had all this good energy and you actually let them have a feel of it, and then you just take it away. They feel like it's abuse, or that they're the victim in some way, shape, or form because of that. And they'll say things like, "Oh, you have all this power over me, and you knew what you were doing," and all those type of things. And at the end of the day, it's just that they don't want to take accountability for their part in the situation, the connection. And an example would be not only like relationships, but like what's happening now when it comes to injustice with the people versus the government, you know? And they just use strategies to guilt us into thinking that we are subjecting ourselves willingly, when they know that they are being deceptive and unmoral and unjust, and using resources and things against us. And not trying to be racial, but it reminds me of whenever they were doing the slave trade, and they were telling the black people that they were owned by them, by the European, and they would keep us, them black people, because they had needed our services because we were able to stay in the sun, and we don't break as easy. We're more durable because we are the original flesh, you know, and that they were also divinely protected. So they kept them around because they wanted to keep from getting like plagues and getting sick and, you know, all the most terrible things that the Most High could give them. You know, they tried to escape that, and it worked for a long time because the chosen ones were around. There were certain things that were not done, but there was still tragedies happening. And that's the same thing with the narcissists. Like, they feel like once they have an empath around, you know, empath, I'm going to say angel spirit. Narcissist, I'm going to say demon, devil spirit. And it's all about choices that we make, you know. Keeping an angel around was like having benefits, experiencing a piece of heaven, something like that. Having the resources of something that is denied to them, because of the choices they make in the road they want to go down. They want the best of both worlds. So to be able to do that, they will try to manipulate by switching the narrative, like they are the empath, like they are the ones that are being denied because of who they are, you know. And it's so many other things and verbiage that is used that they will try to say that they are the actual good person, or they are human, and then the empath is an animal somehow, you know. It's so many different scenarios and verbiage that's used. It's all about point of view. And, you know, they used to have the children lay down on the ground on their stomach, and they used to put their feet on the black children and say that it was going to help get rid of toxins that they might have in their body. You know, they knew that we were magic. They knew who we were. And it's the same thing when it comes to the narcissist and the empath. They know what they are experiencing when they come around certain individuals, like empaths. So it's just pretty much using everything as a weapon against you at that point. Narcissists love to use things against the empath, all the things that are natural. They try to strip you from it, you know, happiness, love, peace, you know, that's spiritual. And then physically, they'll try to ruin your life, you know. So it's like, that's just an example, but I'm pretty sure the right people hear me when I say, you know, the dark energies of the government and how the government was built was on racism. So I'm not trying to make it a black and white thing. It's just natural for me to look at the facts without putting race on it. That's spiritual, but in 3D, you know, I felt like it was a good example because, you know, empath and narcissist is, like I said, I like to say demon or angel, and it's like 5D. I believe everything has a manifestation. And the government is dark energy, and not in a good way. So there are people that are neighbored to us in our community that identify with that same energy, regardless of what it looked like. Yeah, we all struggling. It seems as if we are all struggling. But in a 5D, it's like a whole different ballgame, you know? So I just feel like it's time for us to be educated on the differences, the polarity of situations. So maybe then we won't be so easily persuaded to see our enemy as anything powerful or empathetic or smart, you know, and look at it for what it is. That's just my opinion. Everyone have a great night. I hope everyone is drinking their water, meditating, saying their affirmations, earthing, loving yourself. Peace and love.